Today's episode is brought to you by Smithburg Auto of Fairfield, Iowa, the Packwood Locker of Packwood, Iowa, Henshaw Trailer Sales of Richland, Iowa, and the Cedar Rapids Titans. We've got one of the Cedar Rapids Titans players. It's the running back. Welcome to the program, and can you introduce yourself to my listeners here?
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? My name is CJ Leggett, the starting running back for the Cedar Rapids Titans.
Okay. Now, you told me you played in a couple colleges, including Georgia Tech. Before we talk about that, though, I want to kind of ask you a little bit about your high school. We do a lot of high school sports around here, and a lot of the listeners are high school kids and stuff. Tell us a little bit about your high school career, where you played high school, and how that kind of experience helped you become a great player.
Okay, so I played high school at Chattahoochee and North Gwinnett. Played one season with Buford. I won a state championship my freshman year. I led my team to a state championship. We didn't win this state championship. I led us to the championship game. My high school career was really my foundation. It really helped me be the player I am now. It was very dominant. I had a very dominant high school career. I was a four-star ESPNU recruit. I was the top I was top three running back in Georgia, and I led 6A, which is the biggest region in Georgia in rushing and touchdowns. So I got my high school career really was my foundation where set everything for what I'm doing now. I've always been an explosive back, a back that can do everything and also try to build and garner my team to the championships and try to make us the best possible team that we can be. Yeah, so my high school career it was pretty dominant. I was one of the like I said, I was basically top running backs and one of the top three running backs in Georgia, and nationally I was ranked 28th in the country for my position.
All right. Did you play any other sports besides football?
Played Funny you asked this. So I played basketball a little bit my freshman year. When I was a kid, I played a little bit of baseball. Basketball and baseball were also good sports. Helped me learn just the different natures of hand. For baseball, it's hand-eye coordination. Basketball is more you got to use your moves, make people. Same thing. You got to kind of juke people with your dribble moves. So it was an experience. My dad was a really good basketball player, so that was like his main sport growing up. So he wanted me to focus on that until he saw how good I was at football, and then he kind of said, "I think we need to just focus on that."
Okay. Can you remember a great moment that you had in a sport that wasn't football?
Um, you want something funny?
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, so when I was a kid in t-ball, I used to get good hits, but I used to not know how to run the bases. So I would go from I'd hit the ball and then I'd start running like the second base. So I'd go from first base to like third base and then try to run home because I wasn't that great at running the bases. I was just focused on getting a hit. So that was funny when I was growing up.
Well, where I live, there's a little town called Ollie, Iowa, and that's where all the T-ball is. There's maybe 200 people in that town, but there's 400 or 500 people at the T-ball games because everybody loves T-ball. It's such a great experience. In fact, there's a kid from Ollie that pitches for the San Francisco Giants named Keaton Wynn. So we're excited about having some big time athletes like you there. Tell me, in high school, who was the best player you played with?
Best player I played with?
Yeah, on your team, the best player besides you, I mean.
Who I want to say? Okay, I'll go with probably. I want to say high school. I'll go Mitch Hyatt. He won a national championship at Clemson, and then he played a little bit for the Cowboys. We had a really great team my senior year. He was our starting tackle, and then we had two other guys that went to Missouri, and then one guy went to Vanderbilt, and the guy from Vanderbilt, Caleb, made it. So he had a short stint in the NFL, and we had a couple other guys that weren't in my class. They ended up playing at USC, and they won. Josh Bailey made it to the NFL, so and his brother. So, but I would say playing wise, Mitch was my best teammate because in our semifinal game. Me and him had a great game. I had 300 yards rushing. He was leading the way blocking for me. And it was funny before the game. I asked him, so we're going for 200 or 300 yards tonight. He put up the three. I said, okay, let's get it.
That's good. All right. Well, in high school, who was the best player you played against?
Best player I played against, I would say Alvin Kamara.
What was a little bit of his background?
So Alvin Kamara he's the starting Saints running back right now. He played at Norcross High School. We played against him my junior year. He was a great back, and that kind of motivated me for my senior year to have a really big year because when I seen him just kind of doing his thing and his balance and some of the things that he uses to this day, because he's basically the Saints offense right now. They don't really have much out more, but seeing him play, because he was a year older than me, seeing playing against him and then following him through my high school career kind of motivated me to, work harder and to be the best back I could be.
Well, who was the best player you played with in college?
Best player I play, I would say, well, with those, it's tied. I would say Darren Waller and Adam Gostis. Both of them, Darren Waller's has a couple of Pro Bowls. He's one of the top tight ends in the NFL right now. He had like, I think 6 touchdowns in like 4 games this season. Adam Gostis, he's a D lineman. He plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He's in his I think he's coming up on his 11th year in the NFL, so he's been in the league for a decade. So
Well, sounds like
those are my two
you've been
players.
surrounded by tremendous players since you were a freshman in high school there. Well, what about the best player you played against in college?
Best player, Dalvin Cook.
So tell me a little bit about him.
So Dalvin Cook is the Florida State running back. We played against him my freshman year. He just his speed and his moves and everything that he does. It's just seeing it prime time gave me stuff that I was like, okay, well, you see where he's at. He's like, shoot, you can be as good or better than him. And you see that in live action, but you see him able to make the moves, get down the sideline, and then you see him going to the NFL and being a premier back. Yeah, Dalvin Cook was probably the best, definitely one of the best players I played against.
Well, tell me about some of your coaches and maybe something you learned from each one of them.
I've learned Coach Paul Johnson for Georgia Tech. One thing I took from him is he is he's very hardcore, but he's a great coach. When I say hardcore, I mean that he just wants you to always play at a certain speed and a certain level. And it really made me realize when I was in college, when I first got here, I was like, okay, this is great because he's showing you how to be a great football player, but he's also showing you how to present yourself in front of NFL coaches and professional coaches in general. Because he's very strategic in what he does. Because we ran the triple option my freshman year, and the triple option is a very strategic offense. Everybody has to be in a line and together, or nothing works.
Uh, well, let's talk a little bit about when your college career wrapped up. It sounded like you played a little over in Europe. What was it like to transition from a college player and still kind of trying to find your way into some kind of pro situation?
So it was at the beginning. It was kind of difficult because I came out of college. I was a little banged up, had some injuries that I needed to come and take care of to get myself back right. And it was a great process because what it taught me is adversity makes the best players and the best people. Because where I'm at now in my career, I can say this wholeheartedly. I've never been at this level that I'm at right now. Even through all the adversity, injuries, coming out of college, I had some injuries, had knee injuries. And I was supposed to, be drafted and go to the NFL, but everything didn't go as planned in college because I mean God has a different plan for everybody, and I learned that through my time in college that the adversity that I went through and after college that it was just building me for this position and this moment that I'm in right now, and I'm forever thankful for every obstacle and every great thing that's happened in my life because it's brought me right where I need to be, which is with the Cedar Rapids Titans.
All right. Well, there is a little Georgia Iowa connection there, as the punter from the Georgia Bulldogs is from Minneapolis, Iowa. Drew the Killer Miller. That kid could punt a ball so high, we always had to alert all the low flying aircraft in the area, not to fly over the stadium when he was there. But what is your, what brought you to Cedar Rapids, and what are your, I mean, I know it's a little cold and stuff up here than it is in Georgia. What are your impressions of Cedar Rapids and the community, and what do you see as an opportunity for you to really advance your career here?
Well, I love Cedar Rapids. Since I've been here, it's been great. People have been great. Coaching staff is what drew me in here. Coach Maurice and Coach Prez are just really genuine people, and they're good coaches. And they had an offense and a program that fit me perfectly. And basically, I looked at it like from the running back position and the organization and the team perspective. I was like, this opportunity is perfect just to better your career and keep advancing, but also to play in a good environment, good stadium with good people around, and with coaches that want to see you be successful. Because the coaching staff that we have here in Cedar Rapids, they want you to be successful. They want you to work hard, and they want to push you to greatness. So if they see you putting in the work, there's nothing they won't do for you. So that's one thing I really like. Maurice, offensive coordinator, he's been great, and like I said, Coach Prez has been great. Coach Joe, Coach Marcus, everybody's been great. GM, Stephanie, everybody has been more than welcoming and have gone above and beyond to make sure that we were well taken care of and everything was good. So that's what brought me out here, and just seeing the vision of what dedicated Coach Prez was with the sponsorships or getting out in the community and just getting our team out there. It just made me want to really play for somebody like that.
Well, it sounds like we're lucky here in Iowa to have a guy with talent like you to move the ball for us. Can you tell us a little bit of maybe some of the other players? I know the roster, wasn't really kind of finalized until recently, if it's even totally finalized now. But who are some of the other players that we're going to see for our first time Sunday?
Okay, so you're gonna see, obviously, me and we have some great receivers, uh, Ty, Tez, Najee. We call him Sosa. He's also a great receiver. He's great with his routes. And then our defense looks great. We got great corners. We got Artavius Smith, Bryson Dixon, Miami Walker, and our interiors looking good. The guy got Randall. Randall's a good player, an interior. So, and defensively, we look great, and offensively. So I'm proud of everybody who's putting in the work, because we got a lot of big time players that have made big time plays in the past. All those guys I've named, they've all made big time plays. They've caught touchdowns. They've made plenty of interceptions. We've had guys that have made big time plays in every place that they've been. So when I seen that and I see them, the work that they put in practice, it just kind of motivates the intensity. And also we got the Wilkes, the receiver number 5, and Tesso as a DB/returner. Both of those guys have been doing really good things in practice.
Okay. Well, it sounds all exciting. What kind of offense are you going to be running?
It's going to be more of a
Okay.
spread offense, and just get everybody involved. Make sure the defense, they're not gonna know it's coming, and we have a lot of different play calls and different schemes that I'm expecting. Obviously, myself, I'm expecting to dominate. I'm expecting our offense to dominate. I'm expecting us to really go out there and show who we are, and then show the Cedar Rapids that this is a new team. This is the team that's going to take us to the championship. We're preparing every time we walk on the field to dominate. Me personally, my mentality every time I'm on the field is I'm trying to dominate. I'm trying to destroy anybody that lines up against me. And as an offense, we try to score as many points as we can, and we try to light up that scoreboard every time we're out there.
Well, sounds like you're pretty experienced at carrying the rock, but there's some other things in arena football. You may have to do other things. You might have to block. You might be used as a receiver or some kind of an outlet pass or something. What are your abilities beyond just running the ball?
There's nothing on the field that I can't do, whether it's catching, whether it's blocking. I'm one of those running backs that doesn't have to come off the field ever because I can do everything that running back needs to do. If you need me to catch the ball out the backfield, you better have those linebackers ready to tackle because if they don't, I'm going for six. And when that linebacker comes up the middle or somebody's unblocked, I'm going to lay the wood down because that's all those factions as a running back. It's no just, oh, I'm a good runner. Oh, I'm a good catcher out the backfield. No, I pride myself in being a complete all around back, and that's why I feel like I've been able to have a successful career, and this is why I feel like this year I'm going to put up some big numbers, and our team and our whole offense are going to put up big numbers.
Well, maybe through injury or something, arena football guy has to do everything. Any chance we'll see you on the defensive side of it? He not doing that.
Not doing that. I ain't a defense guy.
Well,
They put me on defense, they might score some touchdowns on us.
well, who's going to be leading the way on the defensive side for the Cedar Rapids Titans?
I would say Martavius Smith is going to be leading the way, and then we're going to have Bryson Dixon, Miami Walker. Like I said, Randall is another good defensive. He's a defensive lineman. Even we got some young guys. AJ Johnson, he's been doing some good work. So we off of the defense is looking really strong, and it's looking like they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
All right. Well, you had one assignment now is to get me excited for the football season up there, and you have succeeded beyond imagination. I can't friggin' wait for Sunday. I know there's a tailgate party. I think starts at 1 or 1:30 before this thing. I know if you bring a pillow, you can get in for free, and it's a good cause because those pillows are going to go to a homeless shelter or some kind of a charity donation. There's going to be a pillow fight in the middle of it. There's going to be a real fight on the carpet there at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center. What are you looking for about opening day, and what should our fans be looking for when they get in a chance to get in there?
So I'm looking for personally. I want a packed. We need a packed house. We need everybody there. Everybody pack the stadium out to be loud and to understand that this is the team that Cedar Rapids has been waiting for. We're the team that you guys have been starving for to bring a championship here, and we're gonna make plays and we're gonna have the lights going. But we also need the fans to bring the energy. Everybody, kids, adults, whoever it is, we need you guys to be as loud as possible and to support us because we're going to support you guys and we're going to, whatever you guys give to us, fan wise, organization wise, we're going to give back 2 times.
Well, my only worry is I got to be running the camera. I hope I can move it quick enough to catch you as you cross into the end zone. And it sounds like there's going to be sparks flying as you're cutting across the floor. But my friend, you've been a great interview. I'm all excited about Sunday and our first chance to see you in action. Was there anything you wanted to talk about that we didn't get a chance to talk about?
I just want to ensure the fans and the people out there that this is going to be a great season, and we're looking to dominate every game, and we're looking to bring that ring here and to bring a ring to the great city of Cedar Rapids, and to show everybody that this is a great city and we're a great team and this is a great organization. So I'm very excited about that. I'm excited about just Mike Thornton, the owner, everything he's been doing. Everybody and sponsors and everybody, we're very appreciative, we're very thankful for all the investments and the time put into us. And when that whistle sounds and you guys see us, you're gonna be very happy that you got everybody invested in is going to see us play and put up some big numbers.
All right. Well, thanks for taking a little time to be with us. Good luck Sunday. And I'll put some WD 40 on my stand there so I can get it turned quick enough to get you in there.
Yes, sir. Make sure you tell them meet me in the end zone.
All right. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.